In order to get started using a theme, we go to themes. Now, when you go to themes, there are several options. By default, WordPress comes with its own themes 2022, 2021, and 2023. But for us, we don't want to use any of them, so we just want to add a new one. And the best theme I always recommend for beginners, which we are going to start with, is Astra. So Astra is, as it says, the most popular theme of all time, not just because it's popular, but it has a lot of template. Now in themes we have template, you understand? So template, it's more like studio flats. Studio flat, you understand, that gives you the look and feel, and you fill it with your lighting, your painting, and your arrangement of the chair, the refrigerator, and everything. Yeah, some that they don't at all. So the WP Astra gives you some kind of design and feel, some already furnished studio apartment that you can select from without the need of thinking of how am I going to arrange this, how am I going to arrange that. You don't need to do that. What you need to do is just change content, and I will teach you also the simplicity of changing content and maintain the beautiful design. A lot of designers out there, when they use themes, what happens is that they still come up with a messed up design because they do not understand the creativity of working with themes to actually give beautiful structure, because everybody just wants to put in their content there, and therefore the theme is scattered. But that's not how it works. You have to learn how to split content for web usage. So content for web is different from content for document. So for example, if a company wants to build a website, they have a corporate profile. You cannot put all of those content in a the corporate profile in the website. It's not going to work that way. So in order to begin on the themes area, we have to search for theme. Now, this is the area in WordPress, though it is local, this is the area that needs for you to actually use the internet. But after this, you don't really need the internet. But you see how popular Astra is. So by default, you can see Astra here. So all we have to do is tap on install. So one thing is, you mustn't understand everything, but just follow my step-by-step gradual processes in order for you to get started. What I'm doing right now is to install Astra to get started. And when we want to use Astra, funny enough, Astra comes with some plugins, because to make your site beautiful, it has to use some plugins. So we'll explain some of those plugins when it installs them. But now it's installed. First of all, the first thing to do is to activate. We already have a theme activated 2023, but we don't need that. We need Astra. So all we need to do is tap on activate. Now it is activated, and you then see a new option here called Astra. That is what it is. Now, in order for you to use Astra to get started quickly, you need to just use any of their beautiful designs. So in order to do that, you have to install a plugin, like I said, a function. So this plugin helps you to just push in your furnitures, everything you need in your apartment, get it ready ASAP. That's what it is. So we want to install this starter template. Well, there are some other useful plugins there. We don't really need them now for this free course. We just need to get started with starter template. Now it's installing. We have to wait for some few minutes for it to install. So you can see that Astra provides you with the opportunity to start customizing. So there are many things you can customize, from color to typography. Typography is actually font, like how your text looks like. You understand? So if you are used to Microsoft Word, you see that. And so there are other several options. Now I've installed the starter template. We have to get started. So if you want to learn more, you can actually watch this video when it starts. So, but nonetheless, I'm going to build a website at this moment. So tap on build your website. select page builder. So page builder is a plugin itself where that helps you to do some page building without having to manually arrange with codes, you understand. So WordPress by default has several page builders. So we have block editor, elementor, and beaver builder. If you've come across WordPress before, you know what we would want to use: Elementor. Elementor is actually the best right now because of its large community in within WordPress, and also its flexibility with a lot of themes. So we'd have to go with Elementor. Now you see you have premium, essential. We can just choose a free one. So you have options for online stores, but right now, we don't really need an online store. That's it. Uh, Later on, I can explain more about online course, but if you are one who loves to explore, you can install any of these online store and perhaps go through it yourself or watch a video on YouTube. There are several videos on YouTube anyways. But if you want me to create a free course on that, please, you can notify me by sending me an email at on mail@greatopomo.com. That's it. So there are several choices here, and even right now I don't even know the one to go for to get started. I don't even know. That's funny enough, I don't. But this is what you can do. If you're a local business, you can actually choose a template that works for you. Let's say a local business. So let's just tap local business. No need to select any drop down, and we'll see several options. So you have local business and you have business itself. So I can tap on business itself to see what comes out for me. Now we have several templates. This is interesting. So let's pick one. Okay, let's pick one. I think I'm gonna pick this. I'm going to pick this. I don't know what I have, but let me pick this. So you just to tap on it, put in your logo. So if you have a logo, you can put. If you don't have, no problem. As it says, you can actually upload this later. If you want to create a logo, you can use for a start, you can use a free tool like Canva to create simple text logos, simple design logos, and that's it. But in case you would also need a free on Canva, I'm thinking of creating one. I'm thinking so, but I don't know the possibility. But just it. What are we going to do right here? We just have to continue because we don't have a logo, so we can continue. Now colors, you can select some colors. Okay, okay, I think this is okay. Yellow is too bright. It's too bright. I'll just go with the red. Then here you see we have fonts. If you tap on it, things are changing. You can see things are changing, right? Yeah, so that's what font does: change the look and feel. I can of the text. I can continue, tell us a bit about yourself, but I don't want to. I don't want to. But you can. It's good you do so, but I don't want to. Now you see there are options. It installs required plugins. Like I told you, it imports the content. What you see is what you get, and import some settings for you, the customizer settings, which we'll explain later. But all we need to do is tap on submit and build my website. So we have to wait. It's installing required plugins and other things that are needed. So let's just wait. So while we are waiting, the thing is that I just want you to follow step by step basics if you are just getting started. I know you would want to explore more to see much more. If you are technical enough or you have the creative strength to withstand any errors, any disappointments, then you can explore for yourself. But if you don't, just follow the step by step basis. When you do so, it will help you to actually know how to proceed from here on. Let's just get started with this. And I also forgot to tell you, when you are working on a website, the thing is, it's good to have your content ready before selecting a template. You understand? So what I would want you to do is you can go to a website, of course, Astra itself, wpastra.com, and go to starter template. I want to give you an idea of how to build proper content that doesn't destroy your design. You understand? So we are starting with business website. I'm not into e-commerce right now because I know it takes a lot, but let's start with business website. Now, building a business website, remember you need content. You need content. So here is a hack, or I would say a tip for you to build a content that doesn't destroy the beauty of your website. Now, whether it's free or premium, let's preview this. Whether it's free or premium, one thing you should understand of maintaining structure of a website is following the content, especially if you're a beginner. I'm telling you this because if you don't do so, you would destroy the beautiful work that you have done. That's it, you will destroy it. So let me show you what to do. A lot of times, I'll keep repeating, a lot of times, a lot of designers use templates. Web developers who use WordPress, they use templates, but they mess up. They mess up because they do not understand the simplicity of following templates. Okay, so it says congratulations, website has been installed, but let's go back. Let me give you the basic tips. Now you see, this is a website. This is a website, and you can see how it is structured. So please, when you want to build a website for a client, I say client now just in case you want to. This course is not focused on knowing how to build the business of building a website. You understand? So I can't, time will not allow me because I have other things I do in order to make a living. So time will not allow me to actually put you through like on a document how this should be done. But let me give you a glance. In case you are interested, you can subscribe to my cohorts, upcoming cohorts. I believe when I have some amount of, I can quickly begin that cohort so you can understand how things works. But this is an overview. So when you are building a website for someone or a client, follow the design. So you go to somewhere like Astra. On the cohort, I'm going to explain how to get more templates separate from Astra, but Astra, because it's free, it's a starting point. You could then go through, okay, now the business, what can I use to replace these things? You understand? Replace these things. If, for example, it's let's say a consultation, finance consulting, so you could say the most reliable financial consulting in Africa. You understand? So you could then give some kind of explanations about the financial services thanks to chat GPT. So it's easy for you to actually make these changes, and you can request a callback, which is like button to call. So you could change this, which I would show you how simple things work here. And you could also do this. You could do this for everything. You ensure, okay, the business follows this content structure. So at the end of the day, all you need to do is perhaps change color, change image, change text, but everything remains the same. And in doing this, you maintain the beautiful structure of this website, and therefore the website you've done comes out beautiful. So it's not about templates. A lot of people don't know about templates. A lot of people just want their website to be good, and when the website is good, you also are recommending your own service. So whoever needs your service later on doesn't care whether you use a template or not. What they care about is, oh, this website is beautiful. But for me, I'm deep into the experience that I don't need to follow all this step-by-step basis. I don't need to do that at all. In fact, I come up with my own design and structure. You understand? So it depends. You see, this, it comes with its own structure. So When a business comes to you, first of all, okay, get the content from the business. Let them give you a document. Okay, this is what the business is about, this is what we want to be on the website. Then check for templates you think fit into it. Then try to structure it according to it. So in case you are just getting started, one tip you can do is show the client the template first. Yes, I know you have that idea of I want to do things by myself. No, since you're just getting started, tell the client, okay. In fact, if you are just getting started, you want to actually do this as a business, you would have to join my cohort. In the cohort, I'll show you how to put these websites on your own domain, so that when you are showing the client, for example, you could tell the client, see, this is what one of our templates, because it's actually yours when you now install it on your own domain. So you could tell the client, this is actually one of our templates, and based on your criteria, this is what fits into the work. So we want you to agree to this design, and your content will follow this design structure. Any other thing that will change, we would have to charge you extra. You understand? So that charge extra is, if you are a beginner, that extra charge, you can give it to one who really designs and arrange things for you, or you could get into it and maybe make some little changes. Well, all these things can be explained in the cohort, so you could make more money for yourself if that's what you're interested in. But like I said, this is just to make you build exceptional websites for others and businesses. Okay, so I think my point is clear here. If it's clear to you, so just let me know. Now we've installed, we are told congratulations. So let's visit the website and let's see how it is. So the website is loading. Learn with Great. Wow, how beautiful is this? All of a sudden, I have a website just to change things, the look and feel of things. And how would that be done? That is the purpose of our next module. But for now, it's okay. Let's move on.